Alright guys, so here's the review of the CIGA Design Z Series skeletonized automatic watch. So I'm a little bit late to this one. This actually came out last year, but it's a pretty interesting piece nonetheless. So if you haven't seen it, you definitely want to check this one out. You might not want to buy it, but you're definitely going to want to see it, because it's a really interesting one. Like I say, not everyone's into skeletonized watches. I personally don't mind them. I've had one before, this is going to be my second one, so I've been trying it out for a while. Full disclosure, we're sending the watch for free, don't have to send it back, but you know the score. So I'm going to change the way I do my reviews, going to keep it 100% honest all the time, no matter what. So question is this going to possibly persuade you to get one? Will it change your mind on skeletonized watches? Is it even worth getting? Let's get down to it and find out. So this is the box it comes in. So this actually comes in like another outer box with like some foam padding and stuff to protect this, which is good because it is a really nice cool packaging, I think. So we got that embossed picture of the actual watch itself, and then we've got the CIGA design at the top, and then we've actually got down at the bottom here, as I said, this came out last year, so this actually won an award, but we'll talk about that a bit more when we get into it. And then we've got along the side there, it says mechanical, but it is actually an automatic, and then some detailing on the back. But anyway, let's open this up. Pop that to one side, and this is the inner packaging. Again, really nicely done. A bit more detail of what the watch is like. That's originally what you're greeted with. So, a little bit interesting. And then we got some details about the awards it's won. But we'll move on to the actual watch. And this is what you get. So it is nicely displayed. Really do like this. Something a little bit different. And then it comes with these two straps. So I'll talk about this straight away. So I've been wearing it exclusively on this rubber one. The CIGA design branding on there. And that is actually quick release. They are both quick release. And then the other one is a leather strap. It's kind of like a faux rock though. Not really my style, and I don't really think it goes with the watch all that well. So I haven't really worn it. And then we've just got the head of the watch. So we'll take that out, pop all that to one side. Forgot to mention, we have actually got the instruction manual built into this as well, into the packaging, which is a nice touch. And then you've got a little separate warranty card. So here it is, and as I said in the intro, it is a really unique looking piece. So I'll try and include some macro shots of this throughout the video, so you can see just exactly what we're dealing with. In fact, if I show it like that, you can actually see right through it, and you can even see through on the sides as well. These little cutouts, which you may not notice at first. So again, really nice little details. And I think it's a pretty cool overall design. Even the little details they've got on these crown guards, the way they've integrated it into the whole design, made it part of the actual case. It just flows really nicely. Really nice overall design. I can see why it won an award, or multiple awards. And then we've got the CIGA design on the side. Probably not overly keen on that, but I don't think it distracts too much. We've got a really interesting case shape as well. So we've got that curve across there. So we've got that fully curved crystal, just lengthways though, not widthways. So again, pretty unique. You can probably see there as well, we have actually got some markers around the outside, which make it slightly easier to tell the time, but again, it's not going to be the most legible of watches with it being skeletonized. But those little red tips and stuff, they help a bit. So if you're looking at it, you can actually tell the time, just not straight away, not at a glance. You've got to give it a couple of seconds, but you do kind of get used to it. But that's not really what this watch is all about. It's more of a statement piece. So let's get a zoom in and see it in a bit more detail. So really cool. And you can see those hands do contrast a little bit with the rest of the actual movement. The movement in the background is a bit more of a matte kind of slightly darker finish compared to the hands, which is like a more of a silver high polish. So again, just helps a little bit. A little bit of contrast. And then obviously those little red accent bits, as I said earlier. We've actually got the CIGA design on there too. And then we've got some nice detail on that crown as well. This is one little issue I have with this though. In fact, if I flick it round to the back, again, really nice looking on the back. Loving the finishing on that. Nice detailing on that rotor as well. Does look really good. So while we're around, actually, quickly talk about this. So we've got stainless steel case, and we've got just 30-metre water resistance. So you don't want to be going swimming in this, but you're not realistically going to do that anyway. And we've got a nice little accent with that red bit for the crown stem. So this is where I have a slight issue, as I was saying. This can be a little bit awkward to get out. So you have to kind of grab it from the back like that. And then it will pop out, but if you haven't got long nails, it can be a touch awkward. Because it's a fairly small crown. Crown guards aren't really in the way. I just wish that that little cutout was slightly bigger maybe, just to make it a little bit easier. But you do kind of get used to it. But it's something to just be aware of. So we'll zoom back out, quickly talk about the rest of this. So as I said before, this is the strap I've been wearing on mainly. This, I think it's silicone strap. Really nice, really soft, really supple. Nice finishing. And we have actually got a nice buckle on it as well. Again, if I can get it to, don't know if you're going to be able to see that really. Just got to zoom in. Yeah, there we go. The CIGA design on there. And we've actually got it across the strap as well. So they do a few different colours of this one. They all have the same hands as far as I know. So they still have the red, but then I think they have a red strap version and a blue strap version. And obviously this black one. So let's quickly test, since we're talking about it, this crystal. See if it is sapphire. Using the trusty diamond selector too. And yep, we have got sapphire crystal, which is really nice with it being that unusual crystal. Let's quickly test out the back. And that one is just mineral, which isn't too big a deal. You kind of expect that. It's not really that common to see sapphire on the front and back of AliExpress watches, but it is nice that that curved one is sapphire, because it is a pretty hefty piece of sapphire, and again with that unique shape. And the more you look at this case, the more little details you just kind of notice. It's just such a cool looking piece to look, just look at. Anyway, let's go on to the measurements now. So we've got a thickness of 12.4. Now diameter is going to be a little bit awkward because we've got these crown guards. So it's about a 42. And then the lug width is 22. Now the lug to lug is 48, which is actually surprisingly compact. I thought when I first opened this up that might actually be a little bit bigger, so I was pleasantly surprised with that one. I'll show you what that's like on wrist in a bit. Before we do, I'll quickly talk about the loom on this. Yes, it does actually have a little bit of loom, not a great deal, so I'll just quickly flash up a picture probably, show you what it's like. So that's what the loom's like. Just those two little tiny arrows on either hand. So it's there. Is it brilliant? No. But I guess it's better than nothing. So when it comes to the movement on this, I'll quickly show you that. So pop it out once. Got hacking. and then that flywheel at the bottom is actually stopped, which is pretty cool. Then obviously you can move the hands, pop it back in, second hand re-engage, just flywheel going again. So it is nice to see all that. So the movement in this is a customized seagull movement. From what I can find out, I think it's a ST2553JK according to the packaging, but I can't really find out anything else. And again, it is just a really nice looking movement from both the front and the back. Sorry, I'm doing it again. Getting distracted. Anyway, getting back to the review. So, all it's left to do now is show you what it's like on wrist. We'll talk about a few other bits and pieces and then we'll wrap this up. So, this is what it looks like on my 7-inch wrist, on that silicone strap. Really comfortable. Really nice. Suits the watch really well, I think. I'll probably quickly show you in a minute what the leather one looks like. As I say, I've not really been wearing it on that, because I just don't really think it goes with the watch. So I'll definitely be wearing it on the silicone one. And it is a really cool looking piece. Definitely not something you're going to be shying away if you're wearing it. It's a conversation starter, bit of a statement piece. Yeah, it's got quite a flat case design, but with that fairly compact lug to lug, does wear well. And again, this strap just helps with that, I think. Is it going to be for everyone? No, definitely not. Is it the most legible? Again, no, probably not. But it's definitely usable. It's not completely illegible. It just takes a couple of seconds, and you do actually kind of get used to it as well. You've even got that tiny bit of loom on there, so if you're using it at night, you can still use it. Got the markers around the outside, so it's fairly easy to tell time once you get a hang of it. But again, that's not really what this is about. So I'll quickly show you now what it's like on the leather strap. So this is what it looks like on the included leather strap. As I say, I've not really been wearing it on this, so it's not really been broken in, because I just don't really think it goes. I think it's a little bit of a mismatch. Doesn't really suit the watch in my opinion. You may disagree though, let me know what you think down in the comments. But it is nicely finished. Got the same hardware as well. Again, quick release. So, before I get to it as well, before we wrap this up, if you do want to pick one of these up, I've just got a discount code, that's Honest Review. If you use that, you'll get an extra $10 off. Not much, but every little helps. So, as always, links are down in the description. But that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.